Welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is January 8th, 2017, and that means day 8 of the 3DP 365 project. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how I printed out this very cool DREDD badge, so stick around. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here on the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a little facts section at the bottom that gives you all the detail. But for today's episode, it's Judge Dredd time. Judge Dredd is one of my very favorite comic books back when I was growing up, and when they made a movie with Sylvester Stallone in it, even if it was kind of bad, I really loved the movie, and I finally got to see Judge Dredd come to life. And they've recently made another remake with Carl Urban, and it's very gritty and very dirty and very visceral, but I still remember the awesome Sylvester Stallone movie and the really cool suits and armor and all the cool guns and all the cool vehicles that they brought to life from the comic books. And today we're going to check out the Judge Dredd badge. And I printed this out with MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of gray on my gMax 1.5 XT Plus, and I'll show you how I did it. First thing, we'll show you where to download the model over on Thingiverse. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Then we'll fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back here at the workbench. Alright, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the DREDD film badge by Dan3088. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this yourself. And this is a pretty popular item. It's been printed a few times. And he was really cool enough to put out a blank badge too, so that's pretty cool. I'll probably print one of those at a later date. But for now, we're going to check out how I printed out the Judge Dredd badge. So let's head over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings. Alright, so here we are in Simplify 3D, and I've dropped the badge down on the print bed, and I did enlarge this up to 400% by double-clicking on the model and entering 400 here. And I did turn it so I can get the most optimum cooling, and we are going to run this with the brim, so let's check out my process settings. For layer height, we printed this at a 0.16 millimeter layer height with 5 top solid layers and 3 bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. And we did run a brim at 4 outlines, and you do that by entering in 0 here at the skirt offset. For infill, I ran this out at 25% because I wanted to make sure all those smooth surfaces stayed smooth after filling in the infill. Obviously, we're not going to need any support material. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, and 205 is the optimum temperature. For cooling, we ran my usual 2-stage cooling. For the first 2 layers, the fan will be off completely. And then on the 3rd layer, it'll kick up to 75%. And of course, we ran this at 35 millimeters per second just to make sure we capture all that detail. So let's go ahead and prepare to print. I'll show you how it's sliced. And it's a quick slice. And it's also a quick preview, so I'll slow this down a little bit. This is a pretty simple print, but there is a lot of detail that it's going to capture. And there you have it. There is the Judge Dredd badge. I'll fire up the time-lapse footage, and I'll meet you guys back over at the workbench. So that was pretty cool, and the Judge Dredd badge turned out awesome. I am really happy with the results of this, and I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I always do. And the gMax really picked up a lot of the detail. We did run this out at 0.16 millimeter layer height, and we ran it with a brim to keep it down on the print bed. But you know, that build tack surface is awesome, and it kept it really flat anyway. But it really turned out awesome. I'm really happy with this print. I think I'm going to finish this and make it an authentic movie prop, and I'll probably print one a little bit bigger because I did print this one a little bit small. But all in all, I think it turned out awesome, and I'm really happy with my Judge Dredd badge. So thank you for joining me here on day 8 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this one interesting. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and join me again tomorrow on the next episode of the 3DP 365 project. This is really cool. I am the law.